you. Let's wake it up. That's our affirmation for today. You have a lot of sleeping in you. Let's wake it up. Okay, now we've got the twins energy, and we have chariot energy on the bottom of the deck randomly. It says, fast incoming action required. So take the risk. Expect a miracle. All right. So the only thing I wanted to mention was, again, Stefan Burns. Check out his science lesson today. And I don't know what's going to happen this week. I feel between the science energy and the energy with the twin flames that are really taking off in astro, and with the stuff on Twitter about QFS, Starlink, and Tesla, it should be an eventful week. What I'm going to tell you, though, is if by next Tuesday, I have another vet appointment next Tuesday, and that is for Starlink. If we haven't heard anything by next week when I take Starlink in to get fixed, guess what? I think that you guys should stop listening to even more stuff on your YouTube, because all these people predicting all these things and saying all these things and then nothing ever happens. We have bigger fish to fry than sitting on our phone listening to them. Okay, so that's just a heads up. Let's get into the reading. Do what you say. Do what you say. Nine of Cups energy. Go towards your wishes and your desires because they're coming true and you have really high manifestation power. Now I want to talk about these cards because do what you say is what I was just talking about, where I said if these predictions and these things that you're reading, all of you will have different things that you're into. If they're not going to be fruition, coming to fruition, if they're not happening, let's just use July 8th for an example, okay? I don't like times and dates, but let's just use it for an example. This is supposed to be a really energetic week. I'm drawn to the sunlight just coming in here really strong on my face. And if I move my hand, there it goes. Okay, so if this stuff isn't happening, if it's just another brand new, beautiful, sunny day next week, I want you really to take stock and to stop listening to all this stuff. Because, as I said, in the astral, we are kicking ass and taking names. All right? Nine of Cups, we're making it happen. And coming back, waking up, and then turning on your phone and listening to all this stuff that doesn't even happen has to go. Now, I wouldn't suggest you stop listening to Miss Mystic here, because I'm giving you the energy of the day. I'm giving you the energy of the moment, the hour. Whenever you're listening to this, there's no time. So that's hard to explain. So Nine of Cups and do what you say and the Chariot energy are the main energies of right now. Okay? These cards wanted to come out. And then it says, don't forget to wake up. That is the affirmation. We got three cards that wanted to come out. We have the Four of Cups. You're feeling bored. You're feeling like you're missing out. You have this unsettled frustration, and you just really need to be more grateful. So instead of bitching and moaning because this guy said Michael Jackson was coming back 17 times now and he still hasn't came back, don't be watching this stuff. Don't be commenting on this stuff. Don't let it lower your vibration, and go outside like I did today and see 6 brand new flowers. Now, I've got to take you out here because I've got to show you these flowers, but I'll bring some cards along. These flowers are awesome. There's 6 of them. And do they smell pretty? Do they smell pretty? Look at them all. They smell so good. You can smell them from here. And they only stay, I guess, a day. Like this is the one from yesterday. And then I guess they only bloom for a day is what I hear. But what a beautiful thing to wake up to. That's a lot more prettier to wake up to. Holy getting a suntan. Hi, Holy. We're going to do our cards right here. Okay. So, that got me to need more gratefulness, the 4 of Cups. Okay? Then we've got believe and trust in yourself. And the 9 of Wands energy, which is victory. Victory over the wolves in the sheep's clothing. Determination. Push beyond your limits. Okay? Then we've got St. Michael cards. Randomly at the bottom is pay attention to your dreams. I told Lee that yesterday, that St. Michael wanted her to pay attention to Astro. And I've also told Susan that we've got to ask for more remembrance in Astro. But even me, last night, all I know is that the twins were really rocking it. And we're doing a great job. We're getting all of our shit together and bringing it into the movie. That's all I can tell you from Astro last night. St. Michael says, let go of fear now. And that was a card from yesterday's reading that I did privately. And same as this, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. And you just saw me shuffle the cards, and the same cards are coming back. So that's why when I tell you you don't really need a reading from me, because it's already in my readings. Okay, so I did this reading yesterday and the same cards came back. When I did that reading the other day and I said the same exact thing, I did a reading for someone and the same cards came back the next day after I shuffled. So it's the same energy. You can't change the energy. You can change the name of the person that calls, but you can't change the energy. So are you understanding why it's not important to have a personal reading when you're getting one every morning? Let go of fear now, use your imagination, and you'll see the answer. Another card from yesterday, be gentle with yourself. Okay? So that should really hit home for who I did the reading for yesterday. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, it's energy. The energy is going to be the same from the cards in the universe through me, whether I'm talking to Joe or Lee or Susan or Gary or Bianca. It doesn't matter. Soul sister, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you get these daily readings so you know the energy. So be gentle with yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Okay? We have the Sun and the 8 of Swords energy. So the Sun energy, we just saw it on the video. It's a favorable outcome. But it's going back to the 8 of Swords, which is the energy coming off of the 4 of Cups. So either you can look at this as, oh, what a bright sunshiny day, or you can look at this as you don't want to see. It's too hot, it's too sunny, and you're complaining. So it's up to you. How do you want to look at it? Do you want to feel bored and missing out, or do you want to get off your cell phone and go do something? Okay, the 8 of Swords energy. Take off the blindfolds. We're going to go into back into house for a minute. All right. So underneath the Eight of Swords, we have the Three of Cups. So it can be celebratory, just like I said. It's how you're looking at it. Are you looking at it like the glass is half full, or are you looking at it like it's half empty? And underneath the Sun card is that new beginning. So again, I'm drawn back to tell you to stop listening to anything that you're listening to that isn't taking fruition. Just like my videos, if I was to do a reading and the same cards came up twice like they did for my last couple readings that I did privately, that shows you that the energy is spot on. Then I listened to Steve, I listened to Anakin, I listened to 144, right? And their readings are the same as mine. Steve's cards are almost exactly mine every day, except he goes deeper. Okay? So you listen to me and then you listen to Steve and you get the full picture. Now, if that wasn't so, I don't think I'd even be doing this, because it'd be like, well, somebody's off key, right? But when everything connects, that's what you want to stay with. Okay? You want to stay with that. So if it takes you off into a new beginning, let it. Okay? Then we have the Nine of Cups again. So it's just saying, go towards your wishes and your dreams. Sitting home complaining because Michael Jackson never showed himself. Well, you know what? We've heard it like 17 times, maybe even 170 times, right? And I'm only bringing it up because it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about on Twitter, on X, on all your social media. They keep saying shit and it don't happen. So instead of focusing on that, focus on the twins energy that's going on in astro. What a beautiful thumbnail, huh? Okay, then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So everything I just said, keep going towards your abundance. Who cares actually if Michael Jackson reappears or not? It really has nothing to do with us. Okay, it's just another lie for the normies to see, but it really has nothing to do with us. Okay, Five of Wands and Judgment. Okay, you see all them people trying to, it's competition. Okay, it's my energy of competition. You don't need to be in the competition. Let God be God, like I told you in the last couple videos. Let God be God. Let him do his job. Let him be judgment. Judgment has come out everywhere. That's what's going on. We're bringing the twins, the mission partners together. Focus on relationship. If you're already with your twin, awesome. Focus on your mission. Back to the Four of Cups. So we're just repeating ourselves. Don't be bored. Get into gratitude. Don't be bored. Don't feel like you're missing out. Okay? Focus, focus, focus. Back to the Four of Cups energy. So it's just repeating itself. But I'm going to take a few more cards. We've got the Nine of Swords, Test of Faith, and it has to do with the Emperor, Divine Masculine. Okay, so the masculine's going to go through a test of faith. He needs to remember that he can do anything. He's a magician, and that his Eight of Pentacles, his hard work is paying off. But he will need inner strength because he is being challenged with the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So he should take his new ideas, the Ace of Wands, and put his new ideas into fruition. I've been using that word a lot lately. I should find a different word than fruition. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end it with, we have the Fool card again, new beginning. You do need more prayer, and you're supposed to focus on, what did I tell you? Time is now, the Lovers. High-ranking love, twin flame, halves of the same whole. Okay, that's what we're supposed to be focusing on. So everything I just said got backed up, double cards. You listen to this again, put the pieces together, and let's see what happens. All right, it's kind of an energy of Question mark, question mark, question mark. I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.